Hey, hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my new video. So in this video, we would be discussing about professional and fancy resume. So what is the difference between a professional resume and a fancy resume? So you see, a professional resume is usually in ordered format. So ordered in the sense, it is usually in the sequential format. Okay, like there would be either the bullet points which would be in the sequence, or there are sections that are very in sequence. There are no textures, different uh, textures, or there are no different sections in this. The second thing is it is more ATS readable. The reason why it is more ATS readable is because due to this order section or due to the linearity. That's why it is more ATS readable. The third thing is it is no having no ATS. It is having no non-ATS elements. Non-ATS elements in the sense like it does not have fancy logos. It does not have fancy colors or textures. It does not have the candidate photos, or it does not have tables or anything that ATS cannot read. Okay. The fourth thing is it is easier to scan the keywords. So due to the linearity, so whatever keywords are mentioned, it would be easier for an ATS to scan the professional resumes. Whereas you come to fancy resume is unordered resume, or it is a sectioned resume. And the second thing is it is less ATS readable compared to the professional resume. The third point here is non-ATS elements are present here, like the logos, the photos of the candidate, the tables. So these things are present in fancy resume. The fourth point to note here is it is very difficult to scan the keyword due to non-linearity. So as there is no a singular structure, or there are different sections in this resume, so due to this non-linearity, it is very difficult to scan the keywords. Now I'll be showing what is the difference between a professional or a fancy resume. Okay. So you see, a fancy resume would look something like this. So if you check, the fancy resume would look something like this. Like it might have the photograph of the candidate, and it might have some background. Okay, it might have the different sections, like it might have two sections or three sections like that, like sections at the left or section at the right. Then it might have some different colors also, like you can see at the right it is having some light blue color, whereas at the left it is having white color. So there is a difference in colors as well. There are different sections, and there might contain some logos as well, like you see email and LinkedIn, phone number. Okay. So what you can see here is, in the ATS usually it is difficult to scan the fancy resumes or the resumes which are not in an ATS compliant or a singular format, or they are not in a linear format. So this is a fancy resume. You see, it is having different colors, it is having photos, it is having the logos, it is having whatnot. So this is a example of fancy resume. Okay. The other thing is the professional resume. So I'll be showing you how would a professional resume be. So a professional resume would be something like this. Okay, I think this one. Wait a minute. So a professional resume would look something like this. Okay. So here you can see. So it would look something like this. Like it might have the sections that are there. It might have the necessary sections, like the first name, last name, then the experience section, then the education section, then the other section. Okay. It might only contain the relevant sections that are there. Then also it will also contain the points, the pointers in a linear format. So you can see the pointers are in a linear format, and there is no different sections here, like section at the left or section at the right, and there is no difference in the colors or the textures at the left side or the right side. Everywhere you see is a linear structure. So there are no different colors in this resume, and you can see there is no table or something that is mentioned, and you can see that there is no icons, or there is no image also of the candidate that is present. Okay. So this is how a professional resume looks like. So I'll be seeing you in a new video with another new topic. Till then, goodbye.